He was with him. The game spitter, y'all subscribe, like, share the video. I was just on list crawlers. I ain't seen nothing on there I wanted. Well, I did see something I wanted, but they wanted too much money, and the other one's talking about no AA, and the other one's talking about no BBJ. So I might well make another video. You hurt me? Hey, with this Govan and the Ceddy Nash situation, it definitely could be a play. It's looking more like a play than the dude said it. He was just on live, and Govan started an IG page and came on his live, and he just timed it right and all that stuff. Because why the fuck would Govan only be following Ceddy Nash? That's the only person he following. Why would Govan only just come at Ceddy Nash? If you on a rampage, because it ain't like Ceddy Nash and made the most disrespectful video towards Govan, or he even done the most views on that situation. So why, when you calling everybody out, everybody in the same circle? Ceddy Nash, Rio, No Jumper, Flacco, you just didn't know his name. Yeah, they ain't. That's why I say it's looking more like a play. Same thing that it could have been with Lil Woody. Why not? It ain't nothing for Ceddy Nash to reach out to Govan, or Govan reach out to him. They could have had a little back and forth over the phone. But then they like, man, we really can make a bag off this shit. Like, I know you need a bag. We can help each other. We can go at each other, and the internet gonna eat it up. You talk shit to me, I'll talk shit to you, and you can get the best of the conversation. That way the internet go crazy. If I really go crazy on you, it ain't gonna do the numbers like if you talking crazy to me and I'm looking scared, or I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could have set that whole play up, Ceddy and Govan. And especially it's a play if they both come on No Jumper. Because why would No Jumper allow both of them to come to his show and hit, when you already know the feds and the police on Govan and shit like that? So, and then on top of that, Govan, he could sue. If he lose his life, Govan family, they could sue. Ceddy Nash, he could sue. If he lose his life, his family can sue. If they get hurt, both of them can sue. So you're gonna risk all that, and then the police gonna interrogate you, say you knew it was gonna hit, and you still bring them on your show. So you're gonna risk getting sued from both parties, or one party. Somebody losing their life. Come on, man, like, just for some views, and it ain't gonna be the most viewed video on the internet or on No Jumper, because the situation ain't that big. It'll do 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, but millions and millions of views, unless somebody really lose their life and you catch it on camera and you put it up, or you put a lot of it up, that's the only way. Then they'll do 1 million views or some shit like that. Other than that, it's gonna do the standard 200,000-300,000 views if y'all hit on there. 400,000 maybe, some shit like that. Because everybody ain't gonna keep coming. People gonna be taking it from No Jumper, so everybody ain't gonna just keep running back to No Jumper to watch it. You see what I'm saying? So it'll go up, but unless somebody lose their life, that's the only way it'll go up, 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 up. So you'll risk all that just for a couple 100,000 views, and you already do views like that? Nah, man. But you will do it though if it's a play, and you already know both parties cool with each other and they agree to do this play, and yeah, and just make it look like what it's gonna look like in front of the audience and the people and shit like that that's gonna believe what they trying to do. You understand? So, and then when they both be on the show, they gonna act like they hit, or they gonna hit, and then before they hit, No Jumper, Adam, he gonna black the screen out. You know how they do. Ain't gonna show the violent part, and then he gonna say, if you want to see the real thing, go to the Patreon. So you gonna get another bag on that. Yeah, like pay Ceddy Nash a couple racks, pay Govan about 4, 5 racks, 3 racks, whatever, and yeah. Like I say, that way, when Govan don't really want to go in details of the Dolph situation, because the feds still could pick it up, so you ain't gonna go too much in detail. It's a whole nother conversation that could be had, and that'll be Ceddy Nash. You'll have Rio there, you'll have whoever. I'm telling you, man, like, it definitely could be a play. Because that shit don't even, why the fuck would you, if it's real, why the fuck would you want to meet at No Jumper? Where his cameras at and all this shit there, like, I'm saying it's a play. I ain't saying they really want to punch on each other. And they could have had some words behind the scenes and then they hashed it out. Ceddy really broke it down like, bro, you could really get a bag off this shit. Like, we can really flip this shit. We can easily make it easily 20, 30, 40 racks. Or whatever they can make. And then you can make more money because other podcasts and blogs gonna want to pay you. And yeah, so we can just clash on No Jumper. Make it look good. And yeah, set that whole thing up. If they both come on now, you know it's a play. Another reason why No Jumper will be in on the play with Ceddy Nash and Govan, right? Because think about this. If Govan go do Vlad TV first, because Vlad would pay more money for an interview and it's more safer than No Jumper would, right? Because Vlad want to be first. Why would Vlad go third or fourth if the story already out there? So Vlad gonna pay the most, right? So if Vlad dig into his whole lifestyle, his whole life since he was, I mean not lifestyle, but life since he was little up until he met Jook, everything, right? If you do that with Vlad, why should we hear, or why do we need to hear the same story from Govan when he not no celebrity? It's not like he gonna give us game. Why do we need to hear the same story at No Jumper? So for No Jumper to stand out and he do the views and make his money, he's gonna let Ceddy Nash pop up and they're gonna act like they clash, and then yeah, before they hit, they gonna black the screen out and all this shit there, and it's gonna go crazy. That clip right there, they're gonna put the whole interview out and they're gonna bust the clips down and it'll take off. The real, if you want to see the real footage, you gotta go to the Patreon or whatever they got. I'm telling you, man. Because what they gonna do? Govan gonna say the same thing on Vlad, then go to Cam Capone, say the same thing, and No Jumper say the same thing. That'll get played out real quick, so you need different little moves, little tricks and shit like that to keep the people engaged in Govan's story. So why wouldn't you get the folks what they want to see? They want to see Govan get active. And who's the best person to do it with? Ceddy Nash. Ceddy Nash. So who already cool with No Jumper and Remo and all them? Ceddy Nash. Who already be coming on No Jumper and did all the other podcasts like that. And then Ceddy Nash supposed to be doing something with Vlad TV. So that interview could be coming. So they all working together. So yeah, like I say, good marketing move, good entertainment move. You don't gotta be, I mean, the entertainment business don't gotta be true or 100% legit. And nah, it can be scripted, as long as you're entertaining the folks. The blogs, what y'all gotta do is just get the bag off of it. Talk your spiel and eat. It's money for everybody. Then the people who don't make the money, it's entertainment for everybody. So everybody should be happy. It is what it is. Ain't no way a podcast is gonna let you bring that type of drama over there and put that type of heat on them, because they can go left. Why would you let a gang member from LA or Sacramento and he can have his people come, and then you got Govan, y'all saying he could be federal informant or whatever. Ain't no telling me he'll come strapped. Ain't no, why would he even put himself in that position to go right back to jail when he was just hugging the lawyer, damn near finna cry that he beat the charges? So he ain't really ready to go right back to jail. He just told the people he gonna leave Memphis. So you gonna leave Memphis just to get into it with a nigga in Cali, and it can go left and you can go right back to jail. Now you facing the charge in Cali. That don't even make sense. If you gonna skip, if you ready to crash out, why would you skip past the dudes that really want to do something to you? That's another reason why I look like a play. Why you ain't calling out the other bloggers? You should be following all bloggers and going at them. When they go live, you on their shit. If he ain't hitting no other bloggers, if King AK go live on YouTube, you need to be over there. If this one go live, you need to be over there. The ones that don't go live, you need to be in their DM talking heavy. It should just be Ceddy Nash. When you just follow him, they give it away. Ain't no way, out of all the people in America, the only person you gonna follow is Ceddy Nash. Like, you really gonna do him something. If you really gonna do him something, why would you do all that dumb? You wouldn't even let them know. Like I say, if they do hit, and especially if they put it in that boxing form, that's a play. That's a play. But you can't do that because the blogging industry, the music industry, the entertainment business, you gotta entertain. So you can run plays, you can lie, you can set shit up. WWF, WWE, WCW, ECW, you can run all that shit up, man. NWO, yeah. All you gotta do is entertain the audience. And then it still give the bloggers something to eat off of, whether it's fake or real. So the bloggers really can't be mad, because all you gotta do is just vlog on it and you're gonna get your little percentage. So everybody eating, whether you talking shit about Ceddy or Govan or both of them, whether you saying it's a play or not, whatever, everybody can eat off this situation by the play that they running. Or it could be real. I say more so play though. Just how Govan and Ceddy going about the situation. Yeah, it's more so of a play than it is organic. Like, I just came in his live and nah. But yeah, man, what y'all feel though? Because Ceddy will run the play. If it's about business, why wouldn't you? It could turn your channel up. It got your name all over the internet. Why wouldn't you run that play? That's a business move. So it's not a dumb move. Now, if you're a real street type blogger or a real nigga and shit like that, you'll say, that's some shit, I never do no shit like that just to get my name all over the algorithm and shit like that. But as far as like the blogger, yeah, that's a good move. Go viral. More people knowing your name, your followers will go up. So what if some people talk shit about you and saying you ain't like that, or you ain't this and you ain't that? So what? The money that YouTube says you finna make this month or next month is going up. It's going up. So said it should easily be making 20, 30,000 just off YouTube a month. Could be a little bit more, depending on how high he stays. So you got to be able to do the moves and stay relevant. More people know who you is. So, and then Govan, why wouldn't he do it? He trying to get his name out there. Why wouldn't you come to the internet and get a bag when you know you really can't go back to the streets? It's too hot for you to trap. It's too hot for you to do anything in the street. You can't work a job. So why wouldn't you go ahead, get your foot in on the internet and start some shit? And yeah, you got a lot to talk about and add on to more topics and learn this internet shit. Learn how to go viral. And you'll have bloggers to help you. Why wouldn't you take that? You ain't got nothing to lose, everything to gain. People already hate you. People already don't like you. People already want to see you in the ground. So you got everything to gain. You already got all the haters and people wishing death on you and shit like that. So yeah, easy win for both of them. Because the internet, whether they believe it or not, gonna fall for it, gonna talk about it, gonna comment on it. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's my take on this conversation right here though, man. Like, I made another video on it, but that one, that's more like what Ceddy should have done and how you supposed to have talked to him and shit like that. But if it's a play, shit, you could do it however you want to do it. However they done it, like I said, it's good enough. It still did the numbers. His video should be reaching 200K. And yeah, he all over the blogs. Everybody talking about him. So yeah, it's a win. It's a win. So yeah, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that comment section. Y'all share the video. Y'all need that credit. $250, man, or $65. Like I say, turn down your spending habits. You ain't got to get them J's. You ain't got to get them F01s, them phone deposits, them New Balances, them Aces, them designer belts, whatever. You ain't got to go to the club. You ain't got to go to the 5-star. You still got to go on lip crawler now. You still got to go on lip crawler. Yeah. Because you know they got some 40, 50, 60. So you can squeeze, you know what I'm saying? You can budget. I said you can budget. Yo, don't fill up your gas tank this week all the way. Unless you gon' now if you're gonna pay the whole $250, don't fill up the gas tank. You gotta work with it so you get paid in that week. And then you know you don't wanna fuck up the re-up. Put your $65 down so you get the credit process started. Get you a $60 cluck. Yeah, it may smell like crack in the room. Keep your nose in there. I said it may smell like crack in the room. Keep your nose in the air. You're only gonna be there for 15 to 30 minutes. Yeah, get your kid a book bag for school. The ones that they want one of them expensive spray grounds, whatever they call, get one of them joints. Get the school supplies. Get you some wings from American Deli. You don't go to expensive wing stop somewhere, something affordable. Or go to Food Line and cook them at the crib. Yeah, or whatever grocery store you go to. Keep it simple. And you good. Get you a little half a quake. Get you a little half a quake, and yeah, man, you straight, man. So hit that link in the comment section. Get your credit together, man. Get your life together. Donate to the channel if you want to. $ Dagamespitter704. Come to the DM on IG and follow me on IG. _game_spitter. He was with him. Gone.
This video right here is brought to you by EliFixCredit.com. Hey man, say man, this the deal of the year right here. To all my fans, my following, my supporters, anybody who rock with me, this the best way I can help you. This the best game I done gave since I done started the YouTube, really, because this right here gonna turn your situation all the way up. Tony the Closer, he just teamed up with Eli, and guess what they doing right now, man? If your credit starts with a 4, 5, or 6, I'm telling you right now, stop playing. I'm talking late payments. I'm talking collections. I'm talking evictions. I'm talking repos, charge-offs, all that stuff, man. He taking all that off your credit, and it ain't taking 6 months, a year, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, none of that stuff. I'm saying you're going to see results in 4, 5 days. Let me tell y'all again, because I don't think you heard me. I'm saying he's showing y'all results in 4, 5, 6, 7 business days. And he only charging y'all $250. And he guaranteeing you funding. And if you want business credit, he charges $500 and he can guarantee you 6-figure funding. If he don't keep his word, if he don't show you results with 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and then the big results in like 2 to 3 weeks, he'll give you money back and give you $100. I say he'll give you $250 back and give you $100 for playing with you, for playing with your top. Same thing if you decide to go the business route and you want business credit fixed and you need trade lines, primaries, he got it all. If you're an artist and you need funding and ain't no labels reaching out to you, you want that big bag, you need to holler at Eli. Pay the $250, pay the $500, fix your credit, build your credit, add some primaries and trade lines. You know, that's a different fee. Add some trade lines and primary, and y'all take this to the bank and get your funding and take off with your rap career, your R&B career, your movie career, whatever you got going on, your restaurant, your barbershop, your truck driving business, your hair salon. So I'm telling y'all, man, like, y'all know we in America, they only care about credit. Credit is king these days. This ain't the streets. Cash is king in the streets, but this is real life, the real world. So credit is what you need. You got a 4, 5, 6. You can't get that apartment. You making the money, but you still can't get the apartment you want. You can't get that house you want. You can't get that car you want because you ain't reached out to Tony the Closer, or you ain't reached out to Eli and paid the $250. And then you ain't even got to pay the $250 up front. You can just pay $64 today, and you can team up with Zip, and you can do 4 payments. So $64 a day if you get approved. So $64 a day if you team up with Zip and you get approved, and then you got 4 payments. So you ain't even got to come out of pocket all the way to $250. 64, he gonna get to work. As soon as you pay the 64, you get approved with Zip, he gonna get to work. So by the time you probably pay all your $250, you're already seeing results. If it don't work, if I'm capping, or you feel like this is a scam, like the other fake internet dudes be doing, they be taking your money, you gotta pay all this buku money. He give me your money back and give me $100. And he ain't taking all day, so it ain't gonna take that long to get your money back. He only got a week to show you the results, and then about 2 or 3 weeks to show you the big results. So how you gonna lose? I'm telling you, the link in the bio. Y'all go over there, either have your $64 ready or your $250, and fix your credit. Take them 4, 5 500 scores, 600 scores, take it to 750, 780, 800. Get you some trade line primaries. Fix your business credit. Man, get with the program, man. That's EliFixCredit.com. That's EliFixCredit.com. If you still can't find it, go to Tony the Closer IG, Tony the Closer _ That's his IG at Tony the Closer _ Go over there, subscribe to him. Come to his DM, tell him the Game Spitter sent you, and say you need that credit score plug. And if you need the game on the real estate, you already know. I'm gonna drop that link too. So man, y'all tap in. He was with him. Go.
I'm just tripped out right now, man. And I don't like to put people in my business, especially my financial business. But I got to tell y'all about this. So about a year, maybe 8-9 months ago, I started working with a credit repair company to get my credit right. I already had worked with a couple. They didn't do nothing. But this one, we were seeing some progress. But again, it took a year and a half to make the progress that we made. So that progress looked like I probably started around about low 500s across all 3 bureaus. And we got one of them up to about the mid 600s. And the other 2 really hadn't made any progress. They was still around the mid 500s. So I just got impatient and I said, screw it. I came across Eli and I didn't know what to expect. And I still would say on my wildest dreams, I didn't expect this. In 30 days, he took my credit scores from what I just told you, mid 500s to mid 600 on the highest one, to this being my lowest from the mid 500s, right? These 2 right here, now 748, 756. And the one that was in the, I think 660 or something like that, mid 600s, going on the upper 600s, 816. But he did it in 30 days. I don't know if y'all hear me. I spent over a year and a half, thousands of dollars with another company after wasting my money before that. And this ain't a screenshot. I don't know if y'all can see the date right here. It says May 5th. And the last refresh of mine was 502. $90,000, $93,000 in debt wiped off my credit report in 30 days. 100+ point jump across all 3 bureaus, even the one that wasn't that bad, in 30 days. So if you even been thinking about getting your credit repaired, this is your sign to stop stalling, because I don't really know how he's going to be this effective and still have any type of capacity or availability to keep working with people. But just take it from me. Matter of fact, don't take it from me. Take it from my FICO score. Let me just read, because I know some people do screenshots and all that kind of stuff. I don't want y'all to think this is cap. I don't want y'all to think this is cap. Let me see if I can find my name. It's not logged into nobody else's stuff. Excuse my internet. Come on. Not logged into nobody else's stuff. I don't want y'all to see the addresses and stuff. Y'all can see here at the bottom. Yeah, this is me, current day results, receipts. So again, if you've been thinking about getting your credit repaired with anybody else, you're about to do yourself a huge disservice. Waste a whole lot of money, waste probably a year plus on waiting for them to get you incremental results. When this dude, he ain't even finished because he's a perfectionist. But his incremental ain't their incremental. This is just the progress update. We ain't even done. We ain't even got to the business funding yet. But if you want to get your credit repaired.
Good morning, y'all. I gotta give a shout out to my man, Eli. That's my dog. He got an OD right now. We going for so much funding right now. I ain't want to worry about a thing. You need credit. I didn't need credit repair. I needed funding. But to get funding, you got to get your credit score very high. Holla at my man Eli. I'm telling you, holla at my man Eli. Your credit is the only way you're going to be able to survive in the future. Especially if you want to have investments, business, whatever you want to believe, whatever your dream is, starts here, bro. Get some funding and chase it. But you got to get your credit right. Hit them up, man.
Hey, I wanted to take a second to give a huge shout out to Eli. Sign my mom up for credit repair with him because we had tried 3 or 4 other people. We've been working for over 2 years to try to get a couple of collections removed from her credit report, and literally no one was able to help us. We've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this and just kept getting no results. I found Eli, happened to run across his page on Instagram and reached out to him, signed up, It's been less than 30 days, and both of those collections are off of her credit report. So I just want to again say thank you so much. And I definitely would highly recommend him and his team if you're looking for someone who can actually get the job done.
I've been working with Eli on my credit repair for the last couple months, and in just 2 weeks, he was able to get all the negative items deleted off of my Experian credit report. As you can see here, the negative items have all been deleted. So if you are in need of credit repair, I highly recommend Eli's services.